Hey Cookies, welcome back to another fashion focused video. You know I usually drop these on Fridays, and today I wanted to bring something little special for fall. We're talking about elevated basics, something that's sleek, easy, very easy silhouettes that still feel intentional and luxe, even if you're just throwing them on and running to the corner store, running to the gas station, wherever, working from home, all the things that fall under that category of just living life. And of course, a huge thank you to our good friends at Urban Revivo for sponsoring today's episode and for sending over some key pieces that I will be styling with. Y'all know I like to mix high street and luxe with my existing wardrobe, so we'll be pairing their new fall arrivals with some of my own pieces just to show how interchangeable these looks can actually be. As always, all the links will be down below in the description box, including the direct links to every Urban Revivo piece that I'm wearing today, and for any of the other items from my wardrobe or things that are super similar to it, if it's sold out, they will be linked in my ShopMy page, which will also be listed down below in the description box for you. And one more thing for my New York City cookies, Urban Revivo actually has a store right here in SoHo, which is very much worth checking out because sometimes they have like exclusive items that they don't even carry on their website. So if you're in the city visiting, definitely stop by. You might find a few exclusive pieces from the Urban Revivo. Okay, so let's jump into some styling. I'm going to start with the tops, then move into bottoms, jackets, dresses, and accessory. And that will pull everything together for fall. Yeah. Now, this isn't necessarily like a direct wardrobe, like fall wardrobe staple list. This is more so some items that I think that can work great. We're focusing more on the silhouette component more so than anything. But yeah, let's get into it. All right, so let's start with tops because I have to be really honest. I am one of those people who always somehow ends up with a million bottoms, but never enough tops. I know a lot of y'all like that too, because y'all said it in the comments as well. So this fall, or really this year, I've been focusing on finding pieces that actually excite me on top, like silhouettes that feel intentional, flattering, and making getting dressed super easy. Because honestly, a good coat, a good shoe, and a good bag can really take a look far, but the top still can't be ignored. You know, you can keep it as simple as you want. So I'm taking this opportunity to lean more into the top area this season. And I'm excited to show you these tops from Urban Revivo that kind of check all my boxes. Obviously, fall, winter, you need a knit, all kinds of knit. You could do turtleneck, all the things. But I do like the fact that this is like a V-neck that can go off the shoulder. Like I'm looking in the mirror real quick, just going off the shoulder. It's cropped also. You know, you could just kind of tuck it in. You could wear a high waist pant with it. You could wear it with a nice midi skirt. Also, I've been leaning more into the color red. I really like red on me. It's nice. You know, I'm coming from more of a neutral, all black type of wardrobe kind of girl, but lately I've been really digging the whole gold thing. I mean, the whole red thing. These do have gold button details on the sleeves as well. They don't open, I don't think. Do they? Oh my God, they're working buttons. So wait, what happens? Oh my God, they are working. So you can actually take these off. Wait a minute, this just turned it up a notch for me. Oh, that's funky. Wait, I really love that. So you can keep it clear just like that. But if you wanted to, you can play around with it and open them up and just give more of an interesting appeal. I paired it back to these wide leg pants that are more on the, I feel like it's like a sagey gray, but I do find that green and reds, any version of them look really luscious together. But I just think it's a really nice knit, and I like the fact that it's cropped and it's a little bit more boxier. It's nice, soft to touch, and I love the fact even more now, because I thought that these were not buttons that actually moved or anything like that. The fact that you can create some kind of interest with the sleeve, y'all know I like something interesting. So this is very nice. Okay, let's move on to the next top. Okay, next we have like this neoprene kind of knit. Also, the last look, really quickly, the last look was really giving like work from home energy, where you could hop on a Zoom call with your camera on if you wanted to, but you don't really need to because you're that relaxed and easygoing. You can also go get a coffee with it, whatever. This is also, to me, a top that can work with the at-home energy, but also with the going out. Now we have this silhouette where it cinches you in, and I feel like this is such a good look overall, and it can wear very well in different spaces. Like literally, if you're working from waist up that day and need to be on camera, this looks like you have your whole life together. I love the fact that it doesn't have a lapel. It gives you a little bit of freedom to play around with different jewelry if you wanted to, a drop down earring if you don't want to do too much. But I find that I love the sleeves as well. It's almost like a slight bow. There's no boning in it. So it's literally, it's a sweatshirt material, but made to look like it has some structure to it. And I paired it with a pair of striped pants and some booties to tuck in just for some interest there, just for some soft silhouette, but edge and funkiness, just to turn up the flavor. But I feel like this is something literally you could throw on with a pair of pajamas and no one will ever know. Who's going to know? They're not going to know. Okay, so this one is fun for me. I love anything sheer, mostly tops or dresses, rarely pants, just depends on the amount of sheerness. But I love that this is fun, boxy, oversized. I got a medium in everything, I think, just so y'all are aware. But I love that we have this mint green, I think another form of green. I love green all the time. And I'm also opening up my wardrobe so you guys can kind of see like when I take things out. But basically, I paired it back with this Argyle plaid skirt, but it's a skirt. It has shorts underneath there, and then these boots. And it's giving very Clueless Cher moment. I think this is really fun. It's really cute. Throw on a big old leather jacket over top or a trench coat and you're good to go. But I feel like this is really fun. And it does feed into the whole sheer trend, what's readily available right now. But I feel like this is really fun, easy breezy. I could have steamed it just a little bit better, but I was rushing to show y'all everything. I'm excited about the stuff. But I like how long it is and boxy it is, because also too, like I do have so many little mini skirts, but I'm always so nervous to wear shorter items because like I don't want my hoo-ha out. So when I find something long enough like this and then sheer to also kind of show off the skirt, like you can still see it and it's this fun layering situation, I feel a little bit more protected when I have a bit of a shirt tail. You get what I'm saying? But also this tucked into something very beautiful, but I just love how the texture look. And it also has like a little bit of like pinstripe in it, has some lines in there to give it a little bit more of a texture detail, but super lightweight, really airy. And I love like this minty seam foam green color as well. And it just plays well with the green in the skirt too. So yeah, this is really cute, isn't it? Yeah, could wear this a whole bunch of different ways. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so I have to show y'all because I find that Urban Revivo has this way of making certain things that are really interesting. Is like they think about certain details. First of all, there's wire in the sleeve here. So you can like pinch it and it will stay in place. It also has wire in the detail up until like here. Okay, so we have a button here to keep things closed, right? And then you have a snap button to keep things closed, right? So a snap button, but it's like the shirt and this area, it's like it's meant to kind of like ruffle a certain way. Now I'm gonna button the top button too, just for the full effect. And again, like you have your sleeve detail. It's like the little details that really, for me, Virgo energy, I need the little details just to keep the shape. But can we talk about this Oh, this is so beautiful, even with this skirt. Now, really, I wanted to pair this back with a skirt that actually is in the next category of the pieces that I got from Urban Revivo. Actually, this brown patent faux leather skirt, it is scrumdiddlyumptious, like snap button closure with the zip. It's just so good. It's just so good. Now, do I want to tuck this in? Because I can. But let me see it. Which shoe did I want to wear with this? So long. Okay. Now, here's, yep. And I could just keep it like so. Okay. I told y'all I'm really into the browns. Urban Revivo with this top and the wire detail in, I cannot get over it, in the sleeves. It's the little things for me that count big time. Then we have this patent leather skirt. She's a star. She really is. Everyone needs a midi skirt. Everyone needs a button down. And this is the thing that why I focus a little bit more on the silhouette conversation as opposed to saying these are essential pieces that you need for your wardrobe. I focus more on the silhouette because you might be more into something where you have a button up or button down that is crisp white or with pattern and not with a twist or any ruffling or any rouging details. Like you might want a simple one, but I'm talking about just the simple silhouette of having a button down. I prefer something with an edge, some with a bit of twist to it, something that's a little funky and interesting and right down, just not ordinary. And I love that they offer this. I love that it has this asymmetrical detail. You have just a really more of a natural basic length in the back on the bottom there. But then you got this skirt. Like I said, these pieces, everybody needs a midi skirt. You might not want a Bordeaux one in this material. You might want a black wool high waist version. Who knows? It's available. I'm sure you're going to find all of it on Urban Revival. They got something for everybody on the site. Okay. But I just love the fact that the texture play of this and then the skirt and then the patent boots with the croc embossed. And then you want to play with all the browns. The whole family is here in this moment. Get into her. I love this skirt, but also let me just see what it looked like with it tucked. I could have gotten a small in this. This is a little bit big, but you know what? That's okay because we have the seams and the details to actually take this to a tailor, and this is a simple fix. Right down the center to pull it in and get that cinched in to fit me perfectly. Listen, when you're dealing with sizing that's just more generalized, you're going to have to nip tuck and do some tailoring to make it perfect for you. But I will definitely want to get this a little bit smaller so it can sit higher on my waist and just fit a little bit better, because I don't know if I were to go down a size, maybe it might be too small for me. I don't know. But I love this skirt. We're going to style the skirt like maybe 2 more times in this video because that's how much it just goes. And even with this top, like you can pair it with a pair of jeans. You can pair it with a pair of wide leg pants. You could wear it so many different ways. And I feel like it's something, again, it's unexpected. Even I love this button. These buttons are really pretty. But I just love the detail of the structure of it and how they paid attention to it in that way. Okay, let's get into bottoms. I honestly cannot get enough of this skirt. Okay, so I have my silver little pumps on, and you know what I want to do? Staying in, come on down. Like the whole green minty family. I'm really into this color this season. I got this top earlier this summer at a vintage market, and I just want to find all the reasons to wear it. And I just feel like when I look at this skirt, I feel a sense of like bougie, happy energy. This skirt makes me feel things. And I just feel like, this skirt, look at the brown and I can't. I simply cannot deal. This is just adorable. This is very nice for like a one of those pre-holiday holiday parties. If you get what I'm saying, like this is something cute for like November. If you want to throw on a boot, you could. If you wanted to throw on a pair of stockings with a pump, like this is so yes. Why not? I am simply feeling this so much. It's the textures. It's the texture. So this is the thing. When it's warmer outside, you can't play with certain textures and not like deal with your body sweating in them or something like that. Or like there's something that you're going to be fidgeting sometimes with certain materials out and about when it's warmer out. But when you have the cool air to play with, you can layer, you can have fun, you can mix the textures, you can have fun in a different way where you don't have to think about the comfort, certain comforts that you sacrifice when it's a bit hotter and you want to serve a look with texture and layers. But this is why they say in the fall, winter, we really get to see who got that style, who got that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have fun with textures and you know how to play with the colors and just the levels of everything, and you feel good and it's a real expression of yourself, that is where style wins. That's where style has so much fun. But yes, I love this skirt. I really do. It's so cute. I love this material. And it does have lining in there as well. But I just think this is so chic. Oh, I want to go out now. I want to go out right now. But I can't go right now because I am doing things, right? Okay, next bottom. Now, let's really have the conversation about trousers. I think trousers are something that everyone needs in their wardrobe, whether it's a black pair, navy, gray, brown, whatever. And I think a wide leg pant pair of trousers are really just genius. You can literally wear this with a loafer, a pump, a boot, a sneaker. My favorite thing to do with trousers, whether it's a straight leg, wide leg, crop, whatever the case may be, is to wear them with like a Converse Chuck Taylor 70 sneaker or a Vans lace-up sneaker. I'm going to pair this particular gray wool trouser. It's so nice, so beautiful. Love the pleating here as well. I'm going to pair this with a really fun sweater because you can do something so unexpected with something so basic and necessary. Hold on. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. So, okay, vintage finds that have so much personality paired with a very simple but elegant trouser. And then I have a pair of suede Vans on my feet. Like, I can't. This is for my haters. And no, could you try again? Siri, I'm not talking to you. I'm filming. Sorry. Can you turn off? Okay. I don't know why she thinks I was talking to her. That's creeping me out. She does that a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't feel like putting on the other sneaker because we're styling. We're having fun. We're in the office today. But literally, like, you can't tell me. Yeah. See, just with the simple background. Like, come on. Like and then it's like, oh, so you just gonna wear it with a pair of trousers? Yeah. These Urban Revivo soft wool pleated wide leg trousers. Yeah, I'm gonna wear all the things that you wouldn't expect with this pant because I feel like this is the proper foundation for something so fun and again, unexpected. Let's get into our next bottom. Okay, so here's the thing, because I'll always be honest with you, right? So I was really excited about these particular pants, right? The thing about Urban Revival, sometimes they run a bit small or shorter, right? So I'm 5'5" for reference. My inseam is typically 31 is what I'm most comfortable with. This is more like a 28 and a half inch inseam. So to me, these pants run a bit short, but I was very excited for these because they give Alaya like this piece unties. Okay. So let me start with the top. Hold on. Honestly, we go back to the red top. Why? Because the length of this crop sweater is perfect for how this hits on the body. Even though these pants are a little short, I still love them. And I think to have fun, I would pair like a pair of flats like these tabbies with them. I don't care if I'm mixing gold and silver. I'll mix all my metals. But I feel like this is just fun and cute. She's having a good time. It feels like Alaya without the $1,600 price tag. And I think it's like a cotton twill material, very lightweight, very sassy. I'm into it. I'm into her. She does have working pockets on both sides of her, okay? And back pockets. Hello. Okay, we like a little back pocket there. But I think this with a cropped top, yeah, if that's your jam. And if you're shorter than me, then go for this. I think she would be perfect for any petite human being that wanted to wear her. Okay. Yeah, I like the little frill. It just makes me feel like I want to just, hey, hey, all right now. But yeah, see, perfect situation where you have this red knit. And it's like, I kind of been a little annoyed with certain designers using primary colors. But like when you get the color red or the color blue or the yellows correct, when you have the hues done scientifically well, like this is what they mark this as oriental red. I find that when they do it right, the primary pops and it goes with a lot of things that are more neutral based in color. So this is a perfect mix. I like her a lot. I'm keeping her even though she made me feel like I'm wearing flood pants a little bit. And just to show you a little bit, you can always tuck her into a boot if you feel like, oh, I don't want to wear a regular shoe that might expose the ankle and whatnot. But like tuck her into a boot, she's a good time as well. I approve of this message. Tuck her in the boot. These are Alaya boots. So this is really, let's move on to the next pair of bottoms. Okay, so we have a 2 Urban Revivo item situation here. So these pants are high-waisted denim, but like a really cool looking denim. Then we have like a slight peplum, very Alaya coated. I love it here. And then we have it again, they are shorter. So I would say this is probably a 27-inch inseam. Again, I'm 5'5". I got a medium size. And then I'm pairing it back with this funnel neck cropped khaki jacket. Now, let me tell you something. I love these pants because I love a good barrel pant. They also zip in the back. So definitely get your true size. But I love these pants. I love a barrel pant. I know that's a little out there for some people. Not everybody loves a barrel pant. A lot of people like to stay with the more straight, sleek, or wide. I'm into all of them. I love that's why I have such a bottom heavy wardrobe, is because I love all kinds of silhouettes when it comes to the bottoms category. Okay. So there's that. I think that they're really sweet and relaxed. I have them with just a regular pair of ballet flats. This jacket. Now here's the thing. I love this jacket so much. We have some snaps on the sleeve there. Zip up, has this cropped little bit of bungee cord, got a little, what do you call that thing? Y'all know the word. Help me out. Put it in the comments. Bungee cord, okay, in there. But you can't adjust it. It's set the way that it is. But I love the actual length of this crop jacket. Now, I tend to oversize everything all the time in my wardrobe. Now, not only do I have a very bottom heavy wardrobe, I have a very oversized everything in Carolyn wardrobe kind of wardrobe. So I'm getting my more closer to my true size in certain things. And I do think it's necessary overall just for like seasonless, timelessness, aesthetic for each piece that I have. So I like how short this actually is. Like this is a perfect, like, it could be shorter. I could have gotten small. I could have gotten my actual true size, but I always fear. And they do have pockets. Ooh, they have pockets. Does this have pockets? Yes, it has pockets. This is the only thing that I have to say about the funnel neck trend. Overall, I'll put it up just so you can see. Okay. So you see the funnel neck jacket thing is very nice. But the reality is for brown people wearing brown makeup, you have to be really careful, especially on your lighter color items. Even on the black color item, you'll still see some smudging going on. But I find that if I'm going to be rocking this funnel neck full on, I either have to have a scarf that gives me a buffer, or I have to be wearing no makeup that day. Point blank period. I have to not be wearing makeup because it's going to end up all on the sides here. So I do like it open like this. I do like it folded down a bit. And I do like it high up only when I'm not doing any makeup and got my sunglasses on and we got the whole aviator look happening. Okay. But I do love this moment. She's a good moment. And these pants are really super cute. I also feel like these are great with a pair of knee-high boots. Tuck them into the boots, wear the boots underneath and have them peek out at the bottom, ankle down, all that type of stuff. And like a sweater tucked in or a long sleeve shirt. Like you can't go wrong to me because I love a good barrel pant. Can't go wrong with a barrel silhouette. Just looks really chic, looks structural, artsy, and edgy, as well as like sweet. Okay, let's really get into the full category of jackets, which I kind of like slithered in here with this one. This is the first one, but yeah, let's get into the next jacket and really get into the full-on category because Lord knows if I love a good pair of bottoms, I also, for the Northeast girls that live in the cooler climate areas, okay, we live for coats and jackets. Jackets are a true statement for us because most of the time, like throughout the year, it's cooler more months than it's not, right? So like I said, a good coat, a good shoe, and a good bag gonna get you every time. And sometimes what happens underneath could be so simple and basic and clean because no one's ever gonna see. We're always ripping and running out these streets and our coats are either buttoned and showing the full situation or they're open but still the actual only moment that we're looking at. So we live for a jacket coat. Let's get into the next jacket coat. So I had to raise the thing a bit higher because I did style with like some really thick platform sandals. So this herringbone crop jacket, I'm in my crop girl era. That's what it's giving. Yes. So this immediately when I saw it, do you see where these pockets are? Do you see how, oh, she's so chic. This is like a mix of so many things that I love. I love a good herringbone. Okay, I love a good cropped. I like a good bomber, moto jacket-esque moment. This is really giving Saint Laurent. Like the way that this just is so cool girl chic. My lips are so dry. Let me put something on. I just think this is just so adorbs, you know. And you know what else I really like about this jacket is the detailing on the back. And also there's not like, I don't like when they put elastic waistbands in everything and then it scrunches in the back but it's smooth in the front. I feel like this was really nicely done, really beautifully tailored. I love everything about this jacket. It really does make me feel like Saint Laurent, literally Saint Laurent, like so much though that I put on Saint Laurent jeans that I just got at the outlets for like $100. And then these are Saint Laurent. Girl, you can't tell me nothing. This jacket is very chic, but also like, imagine this with like a long fitted Wolford tube dress or a gown, even just on the shoulders. Like I can't. And then it has this, you have your belt, you have your buckle, and then it just has the 3 button closures at the bottom, just here and the one inside. But I just feel like it's so chic. This with a pair of trousers, a pair of gray trousers. Like, I can't get enough of this jacket. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love this jacket. She's warm. She is warm. I mean, it's wool, but I'm just like, can't get over it. And these do close. They have a little button closure here. I'll show you. But I'm just like, could you please? I love a good herringbone. I don't know what this has nothing to do with the video, but it's like when I put on pieces like this, it's so nostalgic to me and like things that I've seen in the past. Like, I saw you and him walking in the rain. Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Don't you know that? Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. Like, it just makes me feel like I'm back in that time. I don't know. It's just so good. It's such a good jacket. And I feel like it actually goes with so much more. Not just like this YSL kind of aesthetic, but just like everyday kind of thing. You could, oh, a black turtleneck. Would have been perfect. Yeah. Next jacket, please. First of all, it's so good. It's so good. This is faux leather. Okay. We paired it back to the brown skirt from earlier, both from Urban Revivo. This do I have to say a lot? I don't, because again, with the funnel neck, I will have to keep, not too much bronzer around the jawline like I typically do. But can we please? This is the look. This is the look. This is, yeah, we just gonna, and the pockets, it's a zipper closure pocket, okay? This one is just here for show, but we don't need it. We don't need it because the jacket just speaks for itself. It really does. It really does. Like, I kind of want to like, hold on. I have so much stuff going on up here. I just want to see something. Yeah, well, I use the hook to just help me knock things down. But anyway, girl. She's so good. She is so, I mean, I know the universe heard me when I said I am so excited that chocolate brown is trending this fall, because that means I could wear I have more opportunity to invest in my power color. I can't. But I am, and I have, and I will. This is so good. Oh, it's so good. I can't. I can't lie. This shacket is one of my favorite items in this haul because it's like, it has like down or something in it. It's like a puff jacket, but very slim. And it has a wire in the collar for it to stay up if you wanted to. The pockets are so cute. The buttons are so cute. It has pockets. I think this is one of those things that I literally would just pair back with something, just keep it stark, because it's a stark white top. Then you would just go back with a pair of leather pants, okay, and some ballet flats. So you have your stark, you have your edge, and then you have your soft. I love this marriage of things. I think this jacket is so cute and so lightweight, but honestly, I was hot. I was hot the first time I was trying this on. I was like, oh Lord, this is something to keep that heat in. I mean, honestly speaking, fall did kind of come in and whip our asses and took our lunch money. So like, this is what we can afford, and I'm not mad at it. This is very Lux High Street. Urban Revivo, you did your thing. She's cute. I really love this. If you are someone who's worked in the New York fashion industry for quite some time and you know the name June Horn, this is a very June Horn coded outfit, okay? Mind you, June Horn traumatized me in my career. However, she would have ate this down, honey. She would have loved this look with a little perforated Alaya tote. I need one. I'm not going to lie to you. I need one now. I mean, look at obviously you can pull it down, but just like the thought process of it And she's just so good. She just looks so chic. It's just not something like I saw it on the website and I was like, what is that? That looks cool. And it got here and I feel cool. I feel really cool with my little, yeah. And also I could do this with like a rugged boot, a pair of tabbies. I mean, come on. Actually, while I have this outfit, because I do think that it would look stunning with this outfit, can we get into this faux leather tote that Urban Revivo made with this little pocket here, this little pocket detail, that it does work. I put my little microphone and my headphones into this pocket and she's so chic. Look at it. She has this little pocket. I think this is a faux pocket. Let me see. Oh, it works, but like, what are you going to put in there that you don't want to fall out? This actually closes, but I love this bag. And honestly, this bag is very Maison Margiela coded without that price. I've been wearing it so much. As soon as I got it, I unboxed everything just to make sure everything was intact. And I wore this the very next day to a Rick Owens event with my look. And it was chef's kiss. It carries a lot. I did carry my laptop in it the other day. It wasn't terrible, but like I have like things coming out of my laptop, different attachments and stuff. And it was a bit too big and it sat up top. But like I said, it wasn't too crazy. It fits. It was fine. But I probably would carry my laptop in a different bag next time. But I just feel like she's so good. You know, this is for like the Issey Miyake girls. This is for the girls who love Maison Margiela, Rick Owens, and love like a really easy tote. But she's just so good. She's really nice. I really like this bag a lot. Like I typically don't wear a lot of like faux leather bags, but this, I like her a lot. I like her a lot. I really do. All right. And getting into the dress category. Now, I've recently become more like into dresses and literally wearing them. Buying the dresses I actually wear. And I find that I love a good long sleeve, a little ruching, a little asymmetrical detail maybe, but something that isn't just like plain, just, what's it called? Just like you, what's that dress called? Sheath. I don't really do the sheath dress kind of thing, but I like something that is fitted in some parts of the body, mostly the upper part, and then it has a bit of swing to it. Now I have on 2 different pairs of shoes with this because I feel like I could be either lady with this type of dress. Now I can do, and I love this gray color too. I could do the witchy boot with the grommets and everything just for, you know, visual stimulation and fun. And then I can also do something that's a little bit more chic, a little bit more expected, depending on what the situation is with these like silver heels. Yeah, I feel like either way is a winner. I think it's really cute, but it has like a little bit of a high-low asymmetrical movement, but I think it's really nice. And honestly, with like a black leather jacket, let me see. Where is my jacket? Ugh. Now I pair this with so many things because I feel like she just goes with a lot, but just even over the shoulders, you know? Yeah, she's a cute little moment. She's cute. You see that? You see that, right? But then you also could do, you see this? You see, she's a lady. She's a lady. Yeah. I think this is a really beautiful color. I love the long sleeve. It's very soft on the skin. It feels good. It does come with like a built-in tank top underneath. I kind of got strangled in it when I was getting into it because, again, I'm not used to wearing dresses like this. I'm leaning into it more now, right? But I feel like this is very sweet. And honestly, you put on a dress, you don't really have to think about the rest of your outfit that crazy. Like, it just, you have the outfit in the dress. You just throw on a jacket and a pair of shoes and you're good to go. Like, you don't have to think about, oh, well, what pant and texture? Do I need another shirt underneath it? No, you don't got to do all that. Just throw on a dress and you're good to go. So wait, hear me out, right? I honestly, I don't remember ordering this dress And if I did, it must have looked very different on the model. But hold on, let me see something, because this is one of those things where it's like, she is ugly cute. And I think it's okay to have ugly cute things in your wardrobe. Like, I have tons of ugly cute things. But this, I'm like, wait, this is how it was supposed to, I picked this. I don't know if I picked this, guys. This is so funny. Okay, let's do it with the hair up. But we have a dress. We have another dress. And here's the thing, I don't love the front, but I don't mind the back, because she's not expected. Like, where is she coming from? Honestly, but this is I don't know if I like this or not. This is so funny. This is real time, real moment. And listen, not everything we see on a website, no matter what the brand is going to hit home every time you get it, right? Child, no, this ain't for me. But you know what? It's not for me, but it could be for someone who could really style this down, like, and see all the good parts about it. It's an interesting thing. It's an what does this do? Is this supposed to come out? Is that how it's supposed to be? No, I think I'm supposed to use this because then it looks funny. This is funny. Wait, but if I feel like one of y'all cookies are going to come into the comments and like, Carolyn, I love that dress. You go right on here. I think it has character, but I would have to like add a few things to it. You see how, like, let me move this over. You see how I should have had this over here the whole time. I don't know what I was doing, but you see how, like, it's some kind of, I mean, she's definitely interesting from the back at that point. But yeah, listen. This is so funny because this is the first time that I'm kind of like, wait, what? Urban Revivo, I don't know how to style this one, but she's interesting. She's interesting. And I don't want to keep this out. Like, I don't want to hide this one. I want people to see this because maybe someone will get into it. I feel like I want it to work so bad because I feel that it's so different. And I want different with everything that I have in some capacity. But I think I might just be reaching with this one. Y'all, I'm so determined. I feel like see, I want it to work. I feel like under a jacket, because I like the bottom of it. I like the bottom and I like the... Okay, honestly, I had a lot of fun filming today's episode. Urban Revivo was always a pleasure working with you guys. Thank you again for sponsoring this episode and letting us get into these new arrivals of yours for fall and winter. I think overall, what I want this video to really to add value with is just understanding, yes, you do need certain elements in your wardrobe to really pull things together and to be able to interchange and build with, right? No, you do not need to spend out the woo-ha for certain aesthetics or certain appeal, because literally Urban Revivo has something for everybody. Now, when it comes to the silhouettes, I think that is more of the list that I would create. I wouldn't say, oh, you need a black turtleneck and a black pair of slacks. No, I mean, listen, depending on your personal style, that might be your jam. But more so the silhouette game is what I'm on. I think everyone needs a bomber, a leather bomber. Now, I did go with the funnel because I wanted to kind of try the funnel neck. I see that there's so many of them trending right now for thousands of dollars, whereas Urban Revivo has something so affordable in this faux leather version, and it looks just like the stuff out there, #2. But it's like I get to test to see if this silhouette is something that actually works for me, that's trending so much for this year and next year, right? We're going to see so much of it. So I wanted to try it. Then this little bomber herringbone moto jacket moment. I think this is so tough. I love this piece. And honestly, great material. It's well done, well put together. The buttons, the placement, the fact that it doesn't even have rouging on the waistband because it's not made of elastic. It's nicely tailored and developed. I do think a crop jacket is something that everyone needs in their wardrobe, something that really is crop for them. And this khaki color, again, also too, This helps me with the whole funnel neck and testing that out. So it's like, you can do the look, you can pay for the look, but you can also be smart and saying, you know what, I don't know if this is something that's going to work completely for me in my wardrobe. Let me try it out and do something that has great quality, but way better pricing. Everyone needs a button up, whether it's something that's ruched or a little asymmetrical, made with different patterns or different bold colors. That's up to you. I went with that one and this sheer one because that's what my style is, honestly. And I kind of consider this a little bit of a button-up moment. Not gonna lie to you. Yes, it's a shacket. Yes, it's also a puffer jacket, but I also feel like it's a button down. And I do think that everyone needs something in their wardrobe that they can wear for work, on camera, feel put together, but also feel super relaxed. And we live in a day and age where you could literally wear sweatpants to work and it be an illusion and no one actually knows it's a pair of sweatpants. And everyone needs a knit, whether it's a turtleneck, V-neck, whatever you feel is good on your clavicle, go for it. And I also love the fact that we learned together that the sleeve can become way more interesting, but I love the length of this sweater in comparison to things I have in my wardrobe. Like I said, I'm delving more into dresses. I think it's really good to have a style of dress that you really realize is like, oh, this is for me. I love a long sleeve, fitted, but interesting bottom type of dress. I really feel powerful in that moment. And because I already told you, I confess, I love having so many different types of bottoms and trousers. Like I cannot focus so much on it anymore. I need more tops, but everyone needs a good skirt. Now, whether that's a mini skirt for you, a A-line skirt for you, or a midi pencil skirt for you in whatever material, pattern, color, whatever, Urban Revival is going to have you covered on all those bases. If you want a mini, you know, and like a python, like I'm sure they have something like that. And then also a good trouser. I have a few wide leg gray trousers, but I don't have a wool weighted one. And with the type of cold air that we are feeling already for this fall, it's pretty brisk. I feel like I'm going to get way more use out of those pair of pants than I do the other ones that I have in my wardrobe. And then you need a good denim, but what kind of denim? That's totally up to you. I went with this barrel leg, little peplum, little interesting detail. And then you need just a nice pair of slacks, just a nice pair of trousers. But these I picked because they just have a lot more energy and just a bit of edge and funkiness to it. And it does kind of give and feed into like the designer appeal that I like, but I don't want to spend that on every single thing. And I just love the affordability with the edge, with the quality and the fun that these pieces bring to the closet. So I'm going to take my little bag. I'm going to go downstairs, get some work done, and do the things. Yeah, I love my little tote. This is so cute. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and tuning in, sticking with me so long. What were some of your favorite pieces that you're going to be buying? Everything's going to be linked below, whether it's Urban Revivo, all the links will be in the description box, as well as other items or similar items if it's sold out in my ShopMy. But tell the girl. And thank you again for Urban Revival for sponsoring today's episode. I had a lot of fun with y'all. I'll see y'all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, Cookies. Stay you, stay true, and stay safe. Bye, Cookies.